Folks, what's going on? Welcome back. Shiny Man of Collectibles. My name is Matthew. I run a eBay store, TCG player store, in-person booth at the local vendors mall, and among other things, trying to turn this collectibles hobby into my full-time income. I'm here to show you guys today a few things that sold on eBay TCG player for me over the weekend. I'm going to give you some ideas on stuff you can look for when sourcing, what they might be worth, inspiration to start your own store, or just informational value, if you just like learning what things sell for in a market. So, like I said, I run an eBay store, TCG player. I'm going to go ahead and pull this out real quick. I don't usually show the exact cards because it's just bulk cards on TCG player. That's all I sell on there, but we had 4 orders come in from TCG player. Made a couple bucks. I only sell bulk cards on TCG player. eBay is for the, I wouldn't say high end because I don't sell anything super high end, but it's for the, more than $1 or $2 range on eBay. I try to keep things a little bit higher average price, and kind of keep that going with that. So I don't want to sell too many like 50-cent cards on eBay because I did it for a while and I don't know, I just didn't really feel like it was worth it, generally speaking. But if you make it work, that's good for you. Personally, I just like to do like a little bit of a higher dollar amount to keep my average sales price, pretty fair. Like I said, nothing high end, but nothing too bad. 4 orders on TCG player, getting those mailed out today. Let's go over the eBay sales. First, I'm going to show you the 2 lower end items. We got this. What's this card called? Secret 6 Samurai Fuma. It's a first edition near mint card. I've had this card listed for probably like a year, maybe more than a year. Somebody finally gave me $3 for it. Going out to the buyer. Now I just got to sell the other 2 copies that I already have to as well. So, yeah, they bought one from me. I don't know why. Maybe like a master set, or maybe they got a deck that uses it. Sold that Secret 6 Samurai Fuma. It's the ultra rare first edition. So I got a couple more copies of that for sale. This one only took a year to sell, so we're looking pretty good. I got this Aeron. I think it's how you pronounce it, Aeron. I love Agron from Gen 3, but I always pronounced it Aeron, the first stage. This is a reverse holo. If you can see the Power Keepers stamp right there in the corner. These reverse holo old Pokemon cards are very popular. They have been popular for a long time, particularly seeing an uptick in a lot of those now because everybody loves that era of Pokemon. The Fire Red, Leaf Green, Diamond, Pearl, Emerald, Ruby, Sapphire era where things got reverse holoed and they stamped it on the corner like that. It's awesome. The people love those cards. I love the way the foiling looks and a lot of other people as well. So, they're really popular. That card sold for $7 in moderate played condition as well. And it took a while to sell. I had that card also listed for about a year, maybe a year and a half. And it sold for $7 in moderate played condition. Obviously, if you got like a light play or a near mint copy, it's going to sell for a good bit more, especially if you have a near mint gradable copy of these reverse holos. They're very, very sought after. Kind of a niche market. It kind of takes that special buyer to get them, but this guy got a really good binder copy from me for this one, so not too shabby. Next, let's go on to the more exciting stuff. First, I want to show you guys this Super Nintendo copy of Donkey Kong Country. We sold this for $22 with free shipping. I don't even remember how much I paid for that game. I probably lost money on it, honestly. I love Donkey Kong Country. It's one of the first games I ever played in my life. This wasn't really something I was wanting to keep for my own collection at the moment. I do have, a couple of video games in my own personal collection that I do hold on to, like Link to the Past for the Super Nintendo. Donkey Kong Country, I was all right with parting with that for the time being. $22 free shipping. The buyer got a great deal on that item. It actually sold very, very fast. I'm talking about 10 minutes fast. So I probably could have got closer to the $30 range for that. And I would have been okay with sitting on it for a little longer. But buyer got a good deal on it. I'm getting some money for it. So, that's all that really matters. It's a fair deal. I probably could have got more for it, but I'll know for next time when I source that game if I ever find it out in the wild again. So the next 4 orders were separate, but they're all the same card. So this card must be hot right now because I've sold a bunch of them here lately. So this is near mint copies, all near mint, of Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Obviously, if you're a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh, you know Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. This one is not the super high-end one. It's from the Legendary Collection. It's the number EN057. It is a, I believe it's an ultra rare or a secret rare or something like that. It's just got some kind of foiling on it. It looks really nice. I sold 4 separate copies of that to 4 different buyers. I still have about 5 for sale. They sold for between $14 and $15. I ended up raising the price to $16 or $17 because they were selling so fast. I don't like to sell out of my stuff before I have a chance to reorder it and find out what this stuff is really worth. So I ended up changing the price, and I'm going to see if I can slow down those sales and get a little more dollar per order there. So yeah, the buyers got a good deal on that. I sent out my offers for Offers Friday. I do that every single week on my eBay store. Offers Friday, 10% off. I've been doing it for the past probably a year now. My fiance had that wonderful idea, Offers Friday, so shout out her. But yeah, I sent out a 10% offer every Friday. Had a couple buyers take advantage of that. A couple buyers bought it for full price. I guess they weren't on the watching list. So yeah, they paid full price for it. So that's the eBay sales and TCG Player. Like I said, 4 sales of TCG Player, 7 total sales on eBay, 4 of those being Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. 4 separate buyers bought that card from me. So card must be hot. Keep an eye out for it. Sells for between $15 and $16 in near mint condition. So if you find it out in the wild, be sure to snag it up if you can find it for a good price. That's going to just about do it for this video of what sold on eBay and TCG Player. If you would like to follow along in this, me building this business into something a little more significant than just a side hustle, follow the channel, subscribe, and leave a comment on kind of like what you've been up to, what's selling for you on eBay. Are you selling on TCG Player, eBay? Are you selling Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Are you selling what's hot, which is Pokemon cards? Are you selling a lot more of those? Personally, I like Yu-Gi-Oh cards a little better for selling right now because it feels like I can kind of get some margin on them. Pokemon cards, everybody knows what Pokemon cards are worth, and oftentimes they overvalue those Pokemon cards. So, you know what I mean? The market's hot right now for all trading card games. Pokemon's a little bit hotter than others, but it's pretty much across the board, a pretty good time to be selling this stuff. So, yeah, I've been at it for about a year and a half now. If you want to follow along, subscribe to the channel, and hopefully we can hang out a little bit more and talk about what's sold. I'll make some more videos about what I'm selling and what I'm sourcing and all that good stuff. But I do thank you for watching this video. If you stuck around this long, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in a new one. We're out.